And so
Oh, okay.
I was adjusting everything on the gain on the microphone itself,
Uh
which
huh.
is why I think because I listened to a little bit of one of the recent Hype Man episodes, and I was
Yeah.
like, man, we sound like crap. You guys sound good,
Uh
but we
huh.
sound crap. So
Yeah.
hopefully that'll resolve it.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you again for suggesting this. This. What is it? The Blue Yeti.
Is that what you got too? You got
Mike.
the same?
Yeah. Same one. The same one you guys got. Yeah. I love it,
Sure.
man. Totally worth the money.
Now, when you set it up for your recording, you use the cardioid setting, right, on
Yeah.
the mic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I didn't realize how many other settings there are. I'm like, oh, this is definitely worth the money.
Yeah.
So, people have been asking what type of mic do I use. I'm like, I know it seems expensive, but dude, you'll never need another mic.
I mean, I was in radio for a long time, and this is not an expensive
No,
mic.
no, not at all.
But what you get for the price is
Yeah, it's sweet. Yeah, it's nice and heavy and sturdy, and I'm like, all right, I'm good.
yeah. Fucking, I had all my tabs open for the game, and then I actually closed Chrome.
Yeah, I do that from time to time.
Ugh. So what's up this weekend? Anything?
What is up this weekend? Let's see. Heather's bringing. Well, Heather will be doing some work either Saturday or Sunday, so probably just do whatever. One of my best friends I was talking to last night. We were playing online. He was telling me that he and his neighbors are now playing D&D on Saturday at 3 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah, at 3 o'clock. And I'm like, oh
Great.
man, I'm like, how do you like? I'm like, cause he and I we never played it growing up. But I was like, how you like? He's like, he's like, it's different and different's a good thing. It keeps your imagination just runs wild, and that's the beautiful part about it. I say, yep, that's the fun part.
I like how once you really get into it, you're still thinking about it offline.
Yeah,
later.
yeah,
You know, like,
absolutely. I know about this morning. I saw. Did you get a chance to look at that site that I sent you? I think Kate resent it.
no, I didn't get a chance to. Today was too crazy, but
Oh, yeah.
it was. I assumed it was what you were talking about with like you guys were talking about the like sound effects.
Yeah, sound effect. Yeah, because I was like, oh, this is something that if you're the dungeon master, you set up
Right.
beforehand. I was like, oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Let me see. Make sure I sent this to the right Brian.
Oops.
Brian Clark too. Yeah, he's just
But
oh.
I'm glad tomorrow's Friday. I'll watch the season finale of WandaVision. I'm hoping give us an hour. I would like a.
Well, I heard a rumor that there will be a surprise 10th episode.
Oh, okay. Hope that
But they're
rumor's
just
true.
Not saying anything.
You're not saying anything. Okay. That would be fantastic. And then 2 weeks from Friday will be the start of Falcon Winter Soldier. So.
Yeah, Kevin Feige, Feige.
Yeah.
Marvel, he was saying that they're shooting for each of these seasons. They're shooting for a total of about 6 hours.
Yeah. Which is perfect.
Yeah.
Which is perfect. I rather have them tell a story that's 6 hours. You get everything in and it makes sense and it's a nice solid, series to where you're like, oh yeah, I don't mind going back and rewatching that because that was actually fantastic.
Right now, there's no plans on a second season of WandaVision.
No. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say, was that you, Brian? I looked up. It was John.
Ooh.
Oh, what's up, man? You look different again today. Boy, your facial hair grows back fast.
Man, that was fucking quick. Jesus. You like sneeze.
Yeah, it goes back fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I just got back home from the office. Like,
oh, really? Oh, you were flying.
yeah,
I think or were you slammed there?
No, I left at like 5:30, and then I picked up some dinner. They just took forever.
Mm.
What's for dinner?
Maggiano's,
All right.
and also this came in the mail, which is a
What's that?
Porsche.
Dude,
Oh!
I'm about getting that. That looks amazing.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm super excited for this.
Yeah.
Nice. How many pieces, Brian?
I think it was 1,400.
Woo. Okay. Yeah, for Heather's birthday, I got her the Friends set.
The Central Perk.
The Central Perk. That's I think 1,100 pieces. And I was like, wow, I didn't realize how big it was. I was like, well, we'll have fun doing that whenever she wants to get started.
Brian, when was the last time you built a Lego set?
Christmas. My friend got me like a miniature Porsche, and that was the first time I built a Lego set in years. So
I was gonna say it's like
it's fun.
Right back.
I had so much fun
It's
doing
so
like the little tiny one.
yeah.
I was like, oh, man, I gotta get back into this.
Legos are fun, dude. Like for me, it's not stressful. It's relaxing. I find it completely relaxing.
The they did a Technic set of the BMW motorcycle I used to have, and I didn't know about it until it was discontinued.
Oh no!
I would have bought that.
Yeah, the one I want that's discontinued is the Saturn rocket. That thing looks cool.
I've got that.
Oh, you do really have it?
Yeah, I have that. It is really
cool.
Hey, baby, okay? Everything
Yeah, I
all
just
right
had to like have a therapy session with my sister where I was the therapist yet again. It's okay. I really like it because it makes me feel like she like we're connecting. It's nice that she's talking to me about stuff. So that's why I'm sorry I'm late. But I was like, oh, she's telling me
Actually works
things
out. I just hopped on.
it's important. It's nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell you about it because it's so Real Housewives bullshit. It's some Real Housewives bullshit about a gender reveal party getting accidentally revealed by my 4-year-old nephew.
Yeah, it sounds like a great sitcom.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, it's so insane.
Man, I'll kill one of those bitches.
I just said, like, you didn't do anything wrong. Ben is 4, and these gender reveal parties are bullshit. Oh, well.
Oh, man.
You know, it's these ladies in the suburbs with all this money and nothing better to do, guys.
When did that shit even start?
The gender
I
reveals?
What is that?
A few years ago? I'm going to say 3 years ago?
Well, and plus that one last year that started the wildfires in California.
That was
Yeah.
And somebody died at one in the last 6 months. There was like a firework that went off and killed somebody or something.
Oh, my
And why is it called Dick or Slit? You know, why's it got to be a gender reveal?
What if you end up having an intersexed child, or it's a non-binary identifying child?
That's.
What does blue and pink make? I guess it'd be that color, right?
Maybe one of those rainbow cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay.
Do I have inspiration? My thing says I have inspiration.
Yeah, you demanded it. You're like, you need inspiration for that because I caught you in something that wasn't actually true, and now we have to retcon it. Give me inspiration. So I did.
Oh, yeah, you sure did.
Fine, you can
You
have
just were so
inspiration.
exhausted, you're like, fine.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Yelling at the cashier. All right, here, please have it. I don't care.
It was my Karen moment. I was just being a Karen.
It was your D&D Karen moment.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Don't you have a dick or slit party to get to?
It's so gross.
Dick or slit?
Yeah.
It's like somebody's got to have that last name. Somebody out there has to
Dick or
be like Janine Dickerslit. You know?
Character name.
Janine Dickerslit.
God.
Leroy, are we broadcasting already?
Yep.
Didn't you get notice?
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, did I reveal the gender?
Oh, trust me. It's part of the reason why the views have been doing so well.
Dick or slit. That's good.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
I forget what was going on this weekend, but I couldn't stop with the very cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Benny.
Oh yeah, we're talking
to my nephew.
Yeah.
And just started talking about this dragon.
Very cool.
He was very interested in the dragon.
Nice.
All right, let's recap.
Okay.
Big explosion.
Mm-hmm.
11 dead.
Yes.
Uh, two or three members of the Black Network that were clearly chasing a gnome that was on his way to your establishment. Some dead halfling children. And
sightings of a mysterious figure on the rooftops.
Right.
Yep. Looks like a puppet.
Right.
Look like a puppet.
Wooden figure.
You discover a necklace of fireball.
Oh yeah.
That was dropped by the mysterious figure on the rooftop.
Yeah.
You went to you met with Mert and Renair. Renair tells you that he knows the dead gnome.
Right.
And that it was the dead gnome was employed by his father, the former Lord of Waterdeep, Lord Neverember, who is now in Neverwinter. And he had gone down to Neverwinter to help rebuild part of that city. And while he was gone, they voted him out of the Lords of Waterdeep. So he's super pissed. What else?
The Harpers.
So you talked to Renair, Renair and
oh yeah.
Mert. We found out that they were Harpers.
Yeah.
There's another faction.
Yeah, they're all over
like
the place.
A bardy kind of
like spies and bards.
Yeah.
And actors and
like Littlefinger.
Yeah, like speech team kids for the city. So both Renair and Mert were going to consult their contacts to see what they could find out. Mert wanted to consult his contacts to see what more he could find out about these Black Network fellers. And Mert was going to try and find out a little more about what was going on with this gnome, Dalakar was his name. And you guys were going to meet up with them, or they're going to meet back up with you the following day at the manor. At the crime scene, you met a couple of very dynamic City Watch characters named Seth Cromley and Barnabas Blastwind.
Oh yeah, the investigators.
Who have shut down your establishment until they get to the bottom of this who did this.
Who done it? Oh, we're in the midst of a who done it,
right,
gents.
who done it? We're down. They shut us down 3-10 day, right? But then we went to.
I remember I went to Lord.
I can't remember that dude's name.
Yeah,
Lord Anzath, and
it was impressive.
I negotiated, I guess, to have ourselves open as soon as possible.
Have it expedited.
What he said? Tell him to expedite it.
They didn't. Jonels, it wasn't specifically 30 days. They said it could be 30 days.
It could be, okay.
As long as it takes.
Okay.
So Lord Aronzath said that he'd file some sort of injunction, but it's going to take a little while, and that business will probably continue to suffer even once you reopen. So he strongly encouraged you to continue pursuing this because he didn't have a lot of confidence in the watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He said he was going to sue.
He's going to sue, but he also said to drop his name if you run into any issues with the city guards.
Right.
We're investigating it. Also remember that you guys have the two of you have a token for being members of the Grey Hands that will give you advantage on persuasion-based checks with city officials.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. Okay.
I think I have that in my inventory.
I gotta look at my inventory.
And
that's a good.
I think I created a custom item so I remember it, but clearly that didn't work. I really forgot I had it.
Nice, dude. I didn't even know I had it. So
yeah, brooch of the silver hand. Once per short rest, I can add 0. What? Oh, +1 damage per level to my next melee attack. Grant advantage on crits. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, I gotta
Look at that.
Badass thing, actually.
I gotta custom build that thing.
So a few pieces of like intel. Fala had seen a third black network figure kind of limp out of the alley. You guys tried to track him down but weren't able to. Jezrin Hornraven, who was outside of Victor Trench's place, described the creature onto the character as like a puppet without strings, and Martin Trek. So then you guys headed over to the House of Gond, the Temple of Gond.
Oh yeah, the gnomish temple. We went.
Uh-huh.
It's not just gnomes,
No,
but
right.
like they build shit. And so you went to the Temple of Gond, House of Inspired Hands, and there you met Nim, a Nimblewright.
Yep.
Who it turns out had built another Nimblewright that escaped
Right.
about a month ago. And Nim gave you this Nimblewright detector device.
Was it
Right.
the barking box?
No. But you did get a barking box.
Okay.
Barking box.
Okay, so Nim gave us a detector. Okay.
A Nimblewright detector. So it's like it's this device like with a wood and brass handle and like a
divining rod.
yeah, well not quite, but it's got all these bells on it and this little brass umbrella on the top.
Mm.
So it's gonna make noise and spin when you get close to a Nimblewright. When it comes within 500 feet of a Nimblewright other than Nim.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So,
Okay. Okay, I'll add that.
Valletta from the House of Inspired Hands. Shut up, Alexa. Valletta from the House of Inspired Hands has contracted you to find this other Nimblewright named Wilt,
That's what I was
Yep.
gonna ask. That's right. Okay.
and destroy it.
Uh-huh.
But Nim really doesn't want you to destroy it.
What's the details of the Nimblewright detector? Like, how often can we use it, and how far does it detect?
Detects, you can use it as needed.
Okay.
It detects out to about 500 feet.
Okay. Cool.
And as you get closer, it will, it's like a game of hot and cold. It'll
Sure.
become more active. So when you accepted the contract to go find this other Nimblewright, Valletta gave you a pair of adjustable stilts,
Right.
a backpack parachute,
Yep.
and a
Okay.
barking box.
Okay. No. Okay. None of these are in D&D Beyond. Okay. The barking box, you can set it up for 8 hours and it barks if it detects a vibration.
Once activated, whenever it detects vibrations, within 15 feet.
How often can you use it?
It's not magic. So
Anytime you want.
none of these things are magic.
Cool.
The stilts will increase the height of any humanoid wearing them by 2 to 5 feet. And the parachute will allow you to land safely as long as you got at least 60 feet.
Okay, so this is the pair. Come on.
So, I think that's everything. Did I miss anything?
No, I think you got it.
So let's jump back in.
Yeah, where did we leave off?
We were at the what is it? The
House of God, right?
we're at the House of
And
God.
I was like on my way.
Right, exactly.
So-
And Shavana was on her way there.
Okay. So let's say you guys reconnect as Jonellis and Bertha are leaving the House of God. Just as you're coming out, you run into Shavana walking up.
Sorry, I'm chewing.
Yeah, sorry, I'm putting all this in my equipment.
I'm just drinking White Claws, so
Parking box.
I gotta put these someplace so that the viewers can't see the line of White Claws that I just consumed.
Trust me, dude. You've done a good job.
So, what's the game plan from here?
We
It
start-
is late afternoon.
I just want to maybe I asked this, but to retcon and ask Nim if he has any idea where Wilt may have gone. I think that I did ask this, but I don't remember.
Nim communicates via sign language through
I know.
Valletta.
I know.
So he signs to Valletta that he doesn't know,
Okay.
but that Wilt was very curious and very trusting.
Very
So it's the
curious and
monster.
very trusting.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna do our best to get Wilt without incident.
Yeah,
But why would Wilt have hurt all these people?
right.
Nim, do you think that Wilt would have hurt people?
He shakes his head.
Oh, jeez. And I asked if he knew about the necklace, but I don't remember what he said.
He did not know about the necklace.
Right.
Okay.
And again, he says that he hasn't seen Wilt for about a month. So
Mm.
What happened the last time you saw Wilt?
they had been playing a game of chess,
Mm-hmm.
and Nim they both deactivated for the evening.
Okay.
And when Nim awoke the next day, Wilt was gone. He had climbed out the window.
Do you think anybody might have taken Wilt?
Nim is somewhat childlike in his responses.
Yeah.
You know, he says he doesn't know,
Okay.
but Valletta says, I can't remember her voice. Doesn't really matter.
doesn't know better?
If Valletta says a Nimbarite like that would be an extremely valuable prize.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, any number of people might have been interested in.
Has anyone been showing interest about Nim lately? Does anybody else know about Nim?
No, mostly Nim keeps to himself. People within the house have gone to know him, but he's not known outside of the temple.
Okay. All right. Well, if we got more questions, we know where to come.
Yep.
All right. So we went into Shavana.
All right.
Whoa! Shavana. So I want to share with Shavana everything that we've learned.
Yep. And then I'll share everything that happened with Lord Aaron's F.
Wow, that's cool.
So we don't have to worry about money for now.
Good.
For now. Yeah. Right. We've got like 4 or 5 days till your next fight, right, Shavana? It's like every 6 days.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I don't really have any great plans on how to start scouting for Nim.
Well, from what you told me, if
Or for Wilt.
for Wilt, if he's impressionable, maybe one of these Black Network people scooped him up and taught him maliciously to do this terrible thing.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, that sounds terrible. Corrupting an innocent. That is
Yep.
So
terrible.
it's not his fault, you know. He just doesn't know any better.
Same thing I was thinking. Yep.
That's possible. But my concern is, I mean, we are but 3 individuals to try to canvass the entire Waterdeep to figure out what happened to this construct. Seems pretty overwhelming.
It would take you, if you were to go ward by ward, just like ward by ward.
But there's no, it doesn't matter because even if you did that, like they could be in a ward, and by the time we get there, they could be in another. Like
Sure. I'm just saying,
there is no.
if you were to search ward by ward, it would take you about a half a day per ward. And I think there are 8 wards in the city.
I'm just wondering if like there's a network that we could tap into that might assist us with this somehow, but it had to be people we could trust not to covet wilt for themselves.
Right.
Hey, Joe Nellis.
Hmm.
You got that connection, right?
Connection with what? The Rat King?
The Black Network.
Oh, with the
The crazies, the berserkers,
the Doom Raiders.
the Doom Raiders. Yeah,
Let's, yeah.
I don't know.
it's close.
Boy, you're listening
I
off.
don't think you've talked to them since your.
I have not talked since I've almost
incident.
died. No. And the
So
thing
maybe
is,
they have people to help.
if they're anywhere, they're at the Yawning Portal. The Yawning Portal was the first time. No, I take that back. The Anvil was the first time. The Yawning Portal was the second time. But usually anybody who's anybody shows up at the Yawning Portal. So
A thought does occur to me. The Emerald Enclave is to protect Waterdeep from things that are not of nature.
right,
This is a construct. I wonder, and they seem to be they seem to be more of the non-violent sort of tribe of people. Like they probably prefer to like resolve it amicably rather than just automatically like, shoot first, ask questions later kind of thing.
right.
Maybe we go talk to the guy there that we know.
Yeah,
Melanor Fellbranch?
Melanor Fellbrand.
yeah.
If you couldn't activate some of their network. Plus,
Okay.
I mean, what if it's like a network of spiders? Like nobody'd see that. You know what I'm saying?
True. Okay.
True. And if that's a dead end, we can always go to the Grey Hands too.
Yeah.
They
All right.
might be able to help.
Let's go to the manor and talk with Melanor. What time of day is it?
Late afternoon.
Oh, it's the light. It's the golden hour, right? I mean, it's beautiful there. I bet Melanor's having tea.
Yep, with Rainier probably.
Oh, I don't think that he knows Rainier. Have we seen that
Vajra.
Rainier?
Oh, I'm thinking of Vajra. Man, okay.
I wouldn't be surprised. That cat gets a right.
He doesn't he? That's what I'm saying. He
I'm with you on that one.
Oh, or my name. No.
I'd even like, how the hell you get Okay.
He secretly has a twin.
Yeah,
Oh no!
That's why he's everywhere all.
right.
Here.
Yeah, we can start there
Oh
at
no!
the Enclave.
All right, I'm gonna go see Melanor.
Okay, so you guys head over to Falconmere.
That's right.
And it is just evening as you arrive at Falconmere. You're allowed in. The three of you are allowed in. Past a couple of guards, and directed to a gazebo in a copse of cherry blossom trees.
Told you it'd be beautiful. I told you every time, every single time.
And Melanor is scribing something. He's got some scroll paper and he's writing something. Yes. Welcome back.
Hail and well met, sir.
Hail and well met. It's excellent to see all three of you. Excuse me one moment. I must complete this within this light. He's scribing something. Finishes up. Puts the pen down. Yes. Something about this particular light that strengthens the words. I find.
Golden hour.
The golden hour indeed. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And to what do we owe this privilege?
Well, we have come across something that we think may be of interest to the Enclave to attend to.
Yes.
It's come to our attention that there is a Nimblewright construct that is lost and may have lost their way in the city of Waterdeep and needs to be recovered. We're not sure what their alliances or allegiances are, but we would like to try to find this construct and bring it back to its place of origin unharmed if possible.
Well,
But we're but 3 people
Yeah.
to sweep the entire city.
the Emerald Enclave generally gets involved when things are threatened, when the city's threatened. Do you have reason to believe that Nimblewrights? My point is that Nimblewrights, by their very nature, are not necessarily good or evil.
We've got a few witnesses that described a humanoid figure that matches this Nimblewright's description at the scene of a horrific crime, which happened to be our inn and tavern,
Oh,
and
yes,
it
I heard
happened
about
to
that.
be 11 people dead, including children.
That is bad news.
We don't have proof that it was the Nimblewright, but it is a lead that they may have been at the scene.
And what of the City Watch? Are they involved?
I mean, as much as they typically are.
So no.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. What's your all's take on that?
I agree.
We don't need to worry about the City Watch.
No.
We don't have to. I mean, they're not going to do anything, but we can circumvent their bureaucracy.
They're not looking into this, I don't think.
I simply ask because we need to know if there are toes that the Emerald Enclave are stepping upon.
I mean, I think if we were to execute this investigation with, cat-like stealth, that kind of a thing,
Master
wings of a dove,
yes.
like silent like an owl's wings. I learned about that the other day, by the way. The silence of the owl's wings.
That was a good class.
It was a great class. You see these metaphors that I'm using. Perhaps they're analogies. I think we'd be okay. I don't think we have to step on any toes if we are cautious.
Give me a moment. Let me consult with Jareth.
Excellent. I appreciate it. Please give Jareth my regards.
Excuse me.
It's so cool. He's gonna go talk to the wind and shit. It's so
See,
cool.
he gets up and he kind of gathers his robes about him and walks off into the tree line, and you can see him kind of speaking.
Would you say you made a beeline for the tree line?
I would not say that. And he comes back. Jareth agrees. The Emerald Enclave is at your disposal. And by at your disposal, I mean within whatever limited resources we can provide.
Of course.
But you may consider this an Emerald Enclave.
An Enclavian adventure?
Well, mission.
Okay.
So, how may we be of service?
Well, I think we need some help canvassing to find this construct named Wilt. The construct is named Wilt.
So you wish to canvass the city?
Yes.
How?
I mean, I don't know if we've got you've sent me messengers before. I mean, I don't know if you got, maybe some animals of the city or some. I mean, eyes and ears are everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I can put out a call to the Emerald Enclave and friends to see if they'll keep their eyes out.
I mean, we just need some place to start in terms of a lead or a sighting. We don't necessarily need y'all to capture and contain the construct. I think we'd like to handle that, but we need some help finding it first.
Well, I will put out a call today.
It's them? I don't know. Do we think it's sentient? What? We need to have a conversation about this.
Nimblewright, they're sentient creatures.
Them. We need help finding them.
Not a problem. I'll put out a call. And if you wish to check back in a day or two, I'll let you know what we find.
Okay, if you hear anything before then, feel free. Maybe you could send a messenger or a note or something.
Yes.
That'd be great.
I will send a note to the man.
That would be right.
Is there anything else? Any other resources we could provide?
I don't know. What do y'all think?
Um, you mentioned about the animals, so I actually talk to animals. So there's any owls or any type of flying um, birds or whatever you may have in this land, I can definitely talk to them. So
If we find one that has any information, I will send them to you, Sir John Ellis.
beautiful, thank you.
Cool. Well, we certainly appreciate your time and your talents and your help.
Not a problem.
And you guys have real good classes.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. As always, it's excellent to see you, all three of you, Sir John Ellis. We should get together sometime.
Yes, I agree.
That's right.
Talk about the homeland.
Talk me. Oh yeah, it'll be that would be great conversation.
Oy vey. Okay.
So you guys,
we're gonna like walk out. I'm gonna turn to you guys and be like, I wonder, do we know anybody that knows stuff about like magical items? I would like to know more about this fireball necklace that I got here. Like maybe who would have purchased one or where would, I don't know.
Yeah, because we can't necessarily go back into the alley, right? It's blocked off.
no, you can go back
Wait.
to the alley.
We
Oh,
can go back. Yeah.
can we go?
I mean, we can.
Can we
Yeah,
go
we
to
can
that?
go now, I think, right?
Yeah, you can come and go.
Okay.
they've left.
Oh, okay. Well then, what's that?
It
What's
does
the?
occur to you guys though, that technically that fireball necklace is evidence that you removed from a crime scene.
Sure.
So
I mean, I'm pretty aware of that.
I just wanted to make sure you may want to keep that in mind.
And there
Okay.
was 2 charges used?
There are 2 charges left.
There's 2 charges left. Holy shit! No wonder it did so much damage! Dear God.
And by charges, I mean it's beads, so it doesn't recharge.
No, I know that.
The fireball necklaces are badass.
So
I mean, it's just a fireball.
basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So somebody basically cast a 7th level fireball spell.
Well, that's why there's 11 people dead.
Right.
And that's insane. That's insane. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was a 10th level fireball spell. It's a 3rd level fireball per bead. Every bead beyond that is another level. So it's a 10th level spell that got chucked down in the alleyway.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Crikey!
Gross.
So where are you guys off to? It's now
Ooh.
just after dinner.
Well, we could go.
Well, you
make-
said that fireball necklace doesn't have any like insignia or logos or any like purchase by tag.
It did not.
Wait a minute, it's got a
It's got a-
marker written on it. Damn Andy. Okay. No. Maybe we could go talk with either Falafala or the bookstore owner.
Right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, how many places sell fireball necklaces, right?
Right.
Well, we gotta be careful who we ask about it though, because
I mean, well, I don't think they know about it.
I don't really want people to know that we have it.
Well,
Okay. But I would trust our people in the alley. I would trust them.
true. That's true.
So maybe we ask them about it and start there. Maybe they would know like where you'd find something. I don't even know if it's legal to have one of these things.
Yeah, I know. We don't know.
Or maybe
Seems
somebody.
awfully,
And
Maybe.
is anything connected to what's going on in the graveyard? I mean, I don't know. We kind of lost track of that one.
could be.
Did the hooded
Maybe.
figure in the graveyard look like a puppet with no strings?
I couldn't tell.
Ugh.
Well, it did look small.
Like a halfling.
Yeah, like a halfling
Or like a
gnome
child or like a
child.
gnome. Or...
And the creature that Nim described is like a full-size humanoid.
Right. So it probably wasn't Wilt then. Okay. Huh. So many mysteries,
Mm-hmm.
so little leads.
Yeah.
Well, I know that Renair and Mert were coming back. I can't remember if they're coming back later at the end of the day or the following day. Can't remember.
I believe it was the following day.
He said 24 hours.
Yeah.
The following day.
Okay. Well, I guess I would start with Falalala is like more of like an apothecist, right?
Yeah, Rishal the Page Turner sells books, including spell books and that kind of thing.
I would start with Rishal.
He does scrolls.
I'll start
Okay.
with Rishal.
Yeah, maybe he's got a
Sounds like
book.
something he might know.
Oh, visit
Yeah.
Rishal. Do you think we need to check on? Well, no, we don't need to check on that. Oh yeah, we paid everybody. That was nice of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did.
Paid our staff. That was great.
Yep.
All right, I want to see if Rishal is in. Wait, who was it that was hiding from the watch? What? Somebody on the street was like, "I'm
Hiding
here."
from the
I'm
city
not
watch?
here. Yeah, somebody was like, "I'm not." Like, was it Tally? Who was like, "I'm not here." Was it Rishal? It was Rishal.
It was Rishal.
It was Rishal hiding from the city watch.
Mm.
Hell yeah, let's go talk to Rishal.
Okay. Yeah, he might know some info or know some people.
He is a member of the Order of Magists and Protectors.
I don't know what that means.
Well, he introduced himself when you met him the first time.
Oh. Okay.
All right, so you guys make it back to Troll Skull Alley. At this point, it is full dark, and shops are just starting to close up. Looks like Bookworm's Treasure is closed, but you can see some lights on inside.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Rishal the Page Turner, short male, golden dragonborn, answers.
He's short, but he's a dragonborn. He's huge.
You're right.
He's short, dragonborn.
Okay, cool.
And he's wearing a purple velvet robe, kind of relaxing. And it's
Oh, very
with a
cool.
gold cord.
It's very cool.
Nice.
He opens the door. How may I help you?
Paige Turner, we're very sorry to bother you after hours, but we got a couple questions after the events of the day and wondered if you might be able to help, from like a friend to a friend.
Yes, you have questions.
Of course.
A friend to a friend.
Yes. Like between friends, some questions.
Please, come in.
Thanks, friend.
He invites the three of you in, offers you some brandy.
Ooh.
We'll take it.
He closes his book and invites you into his reading room.
Oh, I bet there's a fireplace.
There's a
and it's
fireplace.
cozy.
It smells like books in here. It's very
Nice.
tight with
Ow.
scrolls.
Oh my god, I want to move in right now.
So, tell me what it is that you wish to ask.
Y'all, anybody want to
Anyone?
start, or you want me to start?
I'm gonna go ahead and let you
What
start.
do you know about fireball necklaces? Are they rare? Where can you buy them?
I mean, I wouldn't call them incredibly rare, but they are expensive. If you're looking for such a thing, they're extraordinarily dangerous. They are legal to sell, but illegal to use
Oh.
within the city limits.
Mm-hmm.
Several establishments you might be able to acquire one, but it's all a question of supply. These things come and go in a city. That sort of item would most likely be acquired at an auction.
Oh. Okay.
More powerful magic items like this tend to not quite make it to the stores themselves.
Yeah.
They tend to go up for bid at auction.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. Huh. Where would we find an auction like that? I mean, is there sort of like a regular time and place where something like that happens, or?
I am connected with a few members of the magic auction community, I can reach out. Let me see this necklace.
I'll pull it out of my pocket and show him.
Hmm.
You'll notice there are several charges missing conspicuously after we've had quite a fiery inferno in our alleyway.
That would explain the explosion.
Right.
There was an auction 3 weeks ago, at which several offensive magic weapons did go up for sale. It was a closed auction. I was not able to attend. But several high noble families were in attendance.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I wonder if we could get a gander at that guest list somehow.
I can see what I can do. I can speak with the auction house. I do have friends there, but they tend to be quite discreet.
Well, I don't want anybody to get suspicious, and I don't want you to have to lie or nothing, because but we're just trying to tie up these loose ends and figure this out. Who and why?
No one wishes to help you more than I. I am just as
nice.
invested as you.
That's real nice. That's why we came here.
Fireballs are bad for business.
And for your health.
Yes. Where did you find this item?
Found it in one of the rain barrels out there.
Outside my establishment?
Whose was it outside of? I don't remember.
I think it was, yeah.
Yes.
Ah, I had heard footsteps on the roof. I shared that.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, you
That's
did.
when I was went to check.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
Did you find anything on the roof?
No.
Strange.
Yeah. But we're working on it.
All right.
But it would help if we could get a little more info maybe on where this came from or who might have been interested in this.
Let me reach out.
Like discreet right?
Let me reach out.
Okay, that'd be amazing.
In the meantime, be careful with this.
Yeah, real careful with this. Not touching it except in my pocket. Rochelle, you also, are you okay? It seemed like the disruption on the street and the presence of the city watch was...
I do not appreciate authority. Especially the authority of man. We have run afoul in the past.
I see.
Amen,
Well-
brother.
I knew you would understand.
If there's ever anything we can do for you, you just let us know.
The sooner you can open back up, the better.
I agree.
Your establishment was quite good for our business.
I agree.
Well then, I must turn in.
Yes, it's late. We must as well. We should probably check and make sure that lift's okay and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Make sure there's no creepy dolls, that kind of thing.
Okay. Back at Troll Skull, Liv has swept up. You had paid Alexander Pothaste.
Yeah.
Later in the day, Rudiger Panziger came by, and you paid him as well.
Yeah.
Rudiger and Alexander helped to board up the windows.
Aww,
Um,
that's so nice.
and when you come in, as you walk in, Liv just places down 3 glasses on the bar and just fills them, fills them with a couple fingers of whiskey.
Nice.
Aw,
Nice.
Liv, that's so nice.
Thank you, Lift.
And Mookie comes in, looking really freaked out, just really checking to see if it's safe.
Yeah, I don't blame you, buddy. Exactly.
He kind of wraps He curls around everybody's legs once or twice, and then goes and sits in front of the fire.
Oh, that's so cute.
Are you guys up to anything else this evening, or?
Maybe just a quick check-in. Any thoughts on the events of the day, or like ideas on like what else we should be doing here? This is a lot to take in. I mean, we've had a busy few days here.
Yeah.
I still think you should contact your Doom Raider friends.
I don't.
I don't know if they want to talk to you because you technically failed your mission.
Yeah.
And never reported back in.
And I never reported.
But
So they might have a problem with me, which may
I want to report back in.
which
I mean, I think if they got a problem with you, you'll know about it, right?
True.
yeah, they would have either found me or made some sort of
Although
contact.
it's probably for the best. You know, Yagra says you don't want to get involved with the Black Network. It's not a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah,
But-
and then especially if I see that little dude that's I
That
can't.
little, gnome.
Yes,
Like a
thank you.
gnome?
Yeah, he was a gnome, and he's mouthing off, and I kind of
Oh yeah.
I hate him, but I like him at the
You
same
hate him,
time.
but you like him.
Yeah, I hate him, but I like him.
We should have asked Melanor if they had any updates on the graveyard. They were gonna check that out.
True.
Crap. Well, I'll ask him next time I see him, I guess. And I suppose if they had more for us to do, they would contact us.
Right.
Yeah, they're being very clear about that.
Yeah, okay. I guess I just want to know, right? Like, I mean, I just want to know. I'm curious, like, what happened there? You know, we spent an entire night in the graveyard. What the hell happened? Or cemetery.
And you killed a bunch of skeletons.
Right.
We both did. Hey!
You know, fist bump.
Alright, I think it's time to knock out. I am beat.
Did a lot of walking today.
We ran for a bit. Keeping up with you is no joke, Jonah.
Yeah, I moved pretty
You're fast,
fast.
dude.
You're like a feather stiff as a board. Just like crazy.
All right. Well, the next morning, y'all.
You wake up and there's an explosion.
Another one. That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
They did on Taz where it was a loop, a time loop,
Oh,
until we figured out how to stop the explosion.
No, let's-
Oh, there was a Adventure Zone podcast where they did
Yeah.
that.
That's cool.
Worst. Plus, I hate anything to do with time travel. Continue.
So you wake up the next morning. You guys kind of do your routine. You do your thing. Alexander comes back. When you wake up, he's in the kitchen. He's just making breakfast.
Oh man.
Guys, I didn't have anything else to do, and I just thought maybe you guys are probably stupid, but I thought you'd probably you can't go mystery solving on an empty stomach is all, and so I was just like, my mom was really pissing me off, and so I just had to get out of the house for a while, and so I came in, so I made some breakfast.
Wow, that is
Well, thank you.
right.
I will.
Neighborly and hospitable of you.
And he's serves up breakfast at you guys have a table that you guys always like your go-to table. And as he sets down plates, Renair walks in and says, "Oh, breakfast! I'll have some. Thank you."
Son of a-
Oh,
This
that
looks
was an
fantastic.
in-game yawn. That was by far an in-game yawn.
Alexander, this looks great. Thank you so much.
I want to, while we're eating breakfast, pull out my nimble rat detector. And just set it on the table and just like kind of fiddle with it, see if I can't get her going a little bit.
Well, that's a fancy toy.
Don't touch!
I
Nope.
had a toy like that as a boy.
Nope, for adults only, do not touch.
I'm an adult.
Nope, do not touch.
All right.
No!
Do you wish to hear my report?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I managed to reach out and connect with some of Dalakar's friends, and apparently, as I said, my father he didn't trust many people, but he did trust that gnome. He really did. And Dalakar, he'd been watching me for months. I reached out to my friends of my father, and I'll be honest, I think he had Dalakar following me just because he loves me. I think he was just making sure I was all right. I had no other explanation, so it must be it, right? I hope so.
I do too. I do too.
But he disappeared a few weeks ago, and it was very strange not to see him. Turns out he was sent on a mission by my father to retrieve the Stone of Golo.
Oh man. This thing.
Wait a minute, that was way back at the beginning.
Here we go.
Here we go.
All roads lead to Rainier.
And he was afraid that he was being pursued by, well, the Stone of Golo, right? He was being pursued by the Zentarim and the Xanthar Guild. They were getting close to catching him. And when he heard about you all rescuing me after the kidnapping, he thought maybe he could bring the Stone of Golo to you.
Wait, he found it?
He had it?
He had the Stone of Golor, and he, I suspect, was going to pay you to deliver it to him in Neverember. Because you rescued me, and apparently you've made quite a reputation for yourself amongst some of the different factions in the city. So it looks like he was being pursued by these Black Network gentlemen as he was trying to get to you to give you the stone to take to him.
Okay.
So why did somebody blow him and the black people, God.
There's black folks in here? Nice. I'm gonna hang out with them.
Why do you blow those black folk up?
I'm rolling with them.
That's a terrible thing you just said.
I'll see y'all every 7th, 10th day.
I'm just gonna do the rest of the episode from under the table.
I don't even see. That's how I feel.
That's funny.
That was great.
Oh my god. What are they called?
The Zentarian.
This entire, yeah.
The Black Network.
The Black Network.
The Black Network. Not the black people.
Oh man.
Oh.
That was classic.
You don't know what I mean.
Yeah, we do.
Funny.
Zentarum Black Network people.
Right.
Why did somebody want to blow all of them and this guy up?
I don't know. Maybe Merce found something, but that's everything I had. I wish he had delivered the stone Goro to
Who
bring
was-
it to my father.
Who was acting weird at our party?
Nelsa's friend.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Starts with an M.
Maloon
Maloon?
War Dragon.
Wonder if they were a little itchy because they knew something was going down. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Go back to the yawning portal, see if he's there.
He's a little uneasy.
At this point, Yagra walks in.
The
Oh,
fuck you say?
shit.
Uh-oh.
Yagra.
But I say, is this...
You never randomly just show up.
Right, like, okay, something must be going down,
Something
because
must be up.
she ain't never walked in. She ain't never took that trip.
More LaCroix.
Uh-oh.
Walks in. Hey, look, I'm sorry I haven't been able to really check in. I took the day off to come down and check in on you guys just to see if you needed anything. I'm sorry. I heard about everything. I couldn't get down here. But apparently I wouldn't have been able to get in anyway, huh? That's what Renair said. Yeah, well, only like
watch.
I was able to get in because I'm part of the inner circle, but you would not have been able. So how you guys doing? You guys okay?
We're fine.
Yeah.
Troll Skull Manor, not so much.
Yeah, it looks a little sooty.
Yeah, to say the
Yeah,
least.
lots of dead people. Not good. Not good.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you gonna do?
We're investigating, but we don't have any leads. Something to do with the Zentaran and the Xanathil guilds.
All right. Well, do me a favor. If you're gonna go do something stupid, bring me along, okay? Please.
Beautiful.
Oh, of course.
We don't do stupid without Yagra.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's good to know. And as you say that, you hear from the doorway, "Indeed, true words were never spoken." And Mert saunters in.
There's a party now.
Yeah.
Well, I said I'd report back in. You ever notice that sometimes this game plays out like a sitcom? Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Mert walks in. Renee, Yagra. Can I have some of that breakfast?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Alexander fetches him a plate. He sits down. Well, I reached out to some of the harbours. Have some answers, I think. Disturbing stuff, really. You mentioned that apothecary individual, Fa-la-la-la.
Mm-hmm.
They described someone fleeing the scene, possibly a member of the Black Network. Something to that effect. Black Cloak.
I don't know.
Possibly. Yeah.
Matches the description of one Erstal Floxen. Erstal Floxen, yes.
Floxen.
Floxen.
Okay.
He's a Black Network assassin.
Great.
Well known in the underworld. Dangerous man. Dangerous man. Another North Ward resident claims that he saw Erstal, and this is where it gets very interesting. Claims that he saw Erstal enter Growlhund Villa in the North Ward midday yesterday, shortly after the incident.
What's interesting about that? Growlhund Villa?
Growlhund Villa. I mean, this is a very wealthy, noble home.
Mm.
Why would a Black Network assassin enter in the middle of the day the home of a wealthy, noble family?
Mm.
Apparently, the resident reported him to the City Watch because it looked suspicious. A pair of City Watch officials, not quite sure whom, spoke to Lord Growlhund, and he assured them that no one had broken into the estate. He had seen no such individual, and everything was fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Constables had no grounds to get a search warrant, so they didn't pursue the matter. That's what I was able to gather. I trust Renair, and you were able to find out why Daddy was chasing you? Yes, because he loves me. That's why.
It's true, right? That's why. That's
Yes,
why.
Of course, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have anything to do with 500,000 gold dragons.
No. It's love.
Yes, love. Good. Well then, I trust you'll solve the mystery within the next day. Get business back open.
Oh,
Well, we'd like to, but don't worry. I have a connection with a very powerful individual, Lord Anzath. Actually, he's helping us kind of recover our losses, part of our losses.
Uh-huh.
He's a real bastard. I like him.
I don't know. He seemed like a nice guy to me.
Yes, as long as he doesn't want something from you, he's perfectly fine.
Fair enough.
Well, that's everything I have. I am going to conduct some business upstairs, if you don't mind.
I mean, we're technically closed, so are we allowed to allow you to conduct business here?
Well,
He is an owner, technically.
co-owner, correct?
I guess so.
Okay.
Well, you're an investor. That's a little different.
That's fair, that's fair. Well, I've got some people showing up later today. If you wish to turn them away, please do, but I'd like to do some business. We don't have to serve them.
I trust Siobhan as,
I'll allow it. if they're able to even get in the alley.
Thank you, Sean.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we doing? Yes. What are we doing?
Well, okay, so just to recap here,
Mm-hmm.
we are waiting on the Enclave to see if they got word of where Wilt is.
Mm-hmm.
We are waiting on Rashal to get us this list of names of people that were at this auction.
Mm-hmm.
We know that the Stone of Golar is real and out there somewhere, and people want it, and they're willing to fireball an alley to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And now we got this Groundhound Villa, where the
Wait, hold on. Those gnomes, were they were Xanathil Guild, or were they the other ones?
Which gnomes are we talking about?
The gnomes that were dead.
One gnome was dead, and it was not a Zentarum gnome.
Oh.
Zentarum were cheap.
Oh, I'm thinking of the guards. Never mind. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
thought there were some other Black Network individuals in that pile.
Yeah. And the gnome's the one that was following Rainier. And now there's apparently a Black Network assassin, Erstil Floxen, who may be involved in this.
Because they had said they had seen 3, and two were dead and one fled.
Ah, yes. I see 2 males that were part of the Zentaran Guild. That's what I have.
Right.
So,
And
that means...
But then
That
we
means-
saw the puppet thing.
Yes. So what that means is that if 2 Zentaran members were in that dead pile,
Uh-huh.
that means the Xanathil Guild probably has a stone in Golar. Right?
Or
Well,
Erstil the
Don't-
assassin.
and the names get confusing.
Yeah.
Zentarum Guild and Zentarum are 2 different things.
Yes.
So the Zentarum is the Black Network.
Right. Ah. Okay.
So that would mean the Xans have it.
Possibly,
Right.
Possibly. Maybe.
maybe.
Or
Likely.
somebody, or this assassin maybe stabbed him in the back. I mean,
True.
Yeah.
how come one of them got away?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a little suspect.
But we know that the Xanathar Guild and Zentaran, they butt heads.
Right.
Yeah, they do.
Well, all I'm saying is if we get this list back from Rashal and it has the Growlhounds on it, my money's on them for purchasing this fireball necklace and causing some chaos in Troll Skull Alley.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
I would like to just have my. How big is the detector?
It's about this big.
Oh,
I
okay.
just want to be carrying it, and I would like it to be on.
Well, you have to activate it. Like it's like it's got a little clamp on the handle. Like you hold it down.
Okay, I want to hold down the handle. What happens?
It just the umbrella slowly starts to turn, just very slowly, and you're ping, ping, ping.
Sounds like it's activated.
Click, 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 click. That's
I think it's just activated. I don't think it senses anything.
Right, it's just activated.
Okay. Yeah, remind me if I forget. Anytime we travel someplace, I'm gonna turn this thing on and see if we get a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Cool. Hey, either of you have any interest in the other items we got? Either of you want to have the parachute backpack or have the adjustable stilts? I guess I'm the shortest one here, but
Yeah.
still.
I don't need stilts, but I could probably use a parachute because I'm big and heavy.
And you fall a lot? I don't know.
I mean, maybe I want to make a jump that's ridiculous.
Well, okay, here's the
And
thing.
I
If somebody's gonna be up high, like on the rooftops, it's gonna be
Jonellis,
Uh-huh.
actually, you're absolutely
You
right. That is true. I don't want to be on the roof.
I'll take the
You
parachute.
Take this parachute backpack.
I'll take it.
Okay, it is yours.
Okay.
And the stilts, I guess I'll just hold on to those.
You can have those. I don't need those.
Sick. Okay.
so.
So, where are we off to? You guys want to check in with Maloon and see if something's up there, or do we want to check on one of these other? I don't know. Yagra, you know anything about Erstil Floxen?
Yeah, he's a very dangerous individual. Extremely dangerous individual.
Do you know if he's part of any faction, or is he like just a sellsword
He's a Zent.
assassin?
He's a Zent.
How loyal?
Zentaran.
He's deep in the Zent.
Okay.
Interesting.
Could the Zents be bought for the right price?
Well, the Zens are always for hire. They can't.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe a Zent could be bought to betray the Zentarum. I mean, I believe they could be, but I don't think they'd live very long. But, I mean, the Zens are mercenaries by nature. That's what they do.
Well, what do you make of this? Two of them getting hit and one of them getting away.
Well, Erstil is a very sly individual. It does sound to me, from what I'm hearing here, that he limped out. Right? You guys even said at one point, like,
oh yeah, were we trailing like some blood or
there
something?
was a trail of blood that you followed.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
for me, like,
He got away unscathed.
unscathed.
Right.
But Erstil tends to get away.
Got it. What's your take on the Growland family?
I don't really have an opinion.
Okay.
Only
Are they like, I know they're noblemen and women, but are they like one of the 12?
We wouldn't know, but that's a good guess. I like it.
We would not know.
It's a good guess.
One of the lords of Waterdeep. We would not know.
Who's the open lord again?
Now the open lord. Well, it should be my father. He's a twit, but it should be him.
It's a
Let's
lady,
see.
right?
Yeah. And internet's slow all of a sudden here. I'll get back to you on that.
Cool.
Yeah, so let's go solve a mystery.
Let's.
Lady Blackstaff.
Lady Black.
Is that right? Yeah?
It sounds right.
Cool.
So what's the plan? What are you guys gonna do? I mean, you could just kick around for the day and wait until info comes in and do other stuff if you want.
Should we go talk to Maloon? Go to the portal?
We can find them.
Do you think? Well, it's daytime. He could be sleeping probably.
Oh, it is daytime. Okay, well, okay.
Oh no, he works for the Grey Hands?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
he's an adventurer.
Huh.
Unless you want to go talk to the Grey Hands, just for the hell of it, maybe they have information. Maybe.
I don't know. We gotta, I think, be really thoughtful about who we share this with.
We talk. True.
Like, they are technically City Watch, correct?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
You could just wait around
just
until
stick
information
around
is.
until we get info. We
Yeah.
got like 80 leads out there. I'm kind of a little burnt out myself.
And
Yeah.
the open lord of Waterdeep is Laurel Silverhand.
Oh, what am I listening right now?
It's close-ish.
Cool.
So you guys just kind of spend the day patching things up at Troskull and
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I know you probably cleaning up some of the debris from the explosion and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm picking up the stained glass.
Oh,
It's so sad.
bad.
some of the contractors who show up to get started on the alley, only to discover that they're not able to do that right now. There's police signs up, and
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
so they check in,
Mm.
and ask like when they can coordinate beginning that work.
I'll just tell them, like, whenever this investigation is finished,
Mm.
that's when we'll be able to resume construction.
All right.
You know what I'd like to do?
Hmm.
I'd like to visit the North Ward.
You got it. Any particular thing you wish to do in the North Ward?
I want to turn on my detector.
Alright.
in the North Ward. Sorry.
You guys are in the North.
We are in the North Ward.
So you want to just go wandering around the North Ward?
Yeah.
I just would like to take a stroll through the North Ward, maybe head towards well, that's in the North Ward. Maybe head towards the Growlhund Villa in that direction, about there.
All right. So you just kind of wander around the North Ward,
Yeah.
in the general direction of the Growlhund Villa.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like stop there or look suspicious, but I'm just like taking a stroll.
You taking anybody with you?
I didn't plan on it. Anybody's welcome to come if they would like.
I'll come with. Nothing else to do.
Yeah, I'll come with too.
Well, I'm gonna come then too. Yeah, and of course you can count me in because we're going to solve a
Oh, well,
mystery.
this isn't gonna look suspicious at all now, people.
We're just a group of friends hanging out,
Go for a
You know,
walk
this-
here.
going for a walk. It's a nice day, right?
It's a nice
I
day.
need
Just solve
I
a
need to
mystery.
stretch my legs.
Okay.
I'll grab myself a little.
Be like kind of just chill about this, and
Yeah, I'll grab like a beer or something. Just walk
Yeah.
out and drinking. You know, it's good fun.
Day drinking.
I'll bring a sword. Just. Fighting. Because we're mystery solvers.
oh my god, y'all! I'm just gonna go by myself. This is just
okay, okay,
This is
okay,
not at all.
okay, Bertha, go by yourself.
I can handle one, maybe two of you. I can't handle all y'all coming. This is circus.
Alright. You amble through the streets of the North Ward, and it's like mid-morning, so it's pretty quiet there. It's a work day. Everyone has gone off to their offices of law and banking and whatnot. Mostly you see servants coming in and out of establishments. And as you get closer to the Growlhund Villa, are you activating your little thing? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm kind of just like, every so often activating it and seeing what happens as I'm walking around. But I'd like to do it near the Growlhund, but not like in front of it where people would see me and it would look silly. Just like
As you're-
around there, because it's got a 500-foot radius, so that's pretty far.
As you approach the Growlhund Villa,
Mhm.
you do notice that it has increased in
Oh.
pitch.
Oh.
The pinging is getting more frequent,
Mhm.
and it's a fairly loud little device. It's like ping, ping,
Yeah, for sure.
ping, ping.
It's a construct, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
At this point, you're about 400 feet away from the Growlhund Villa when you kind of check it.
I'm gonna take note of that and head back to Troll Skull. But on the way back, I want to stop at my croissant stand and get a croissant.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, and I would like to buy a fish head for Mookie.
all right, you come back with all of these things. Oh,
Gang. What, Rainier? You look so pained. Yagra, Rainier, who is this?
Alexander, I would have made you croissants if I had known you wanted croissants. I'm so stupid.
Oh,
I'm
I just
sorry.
wanted one. No, this is like a little special spot I go to by myself, and I just like to say hi to the owners.
All right. Well, I can make them for what you want.
I know you could, but it's nice to share the love.
Okay.
They're probably Alexander probably make a better bird though.
I mean, probably.
He looks very pleased with himself. He gives you a huge smile and he just walks off into the kitchen.
And I'm gonna just yell, Mookie, I brought you a present, and I'm gonna take a little dish and set it next to his bed on the fireplace.
Alright.
Okay, gang, get this. So I went, as you all know, to the North Ward. Did any of you follow me? I'm just curious.
No.
It's
I
okay.
didn't follow.
No.
We trust you. We trust you.
I appreciate you giving me
Now,
that.
if it was Joan Ellis, I would like low key follow him a little.
Yeah, a little bit. Just yeah.
But,
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
but Bertha,
That's good.
yeah, you're fine.
I do some stupid stuff from time to time. So.
Funny. I mean, it's broad daylight. I can heal myself.
Yeah.
So I just was wandering around using the detector, and I got closer to the Growlhund Manor, and it started to kind of like go off a little bit. I didn't get too close. I was away because I didn't want to be suspicious, and I don't want to get closer without my compatriots because getting closer and turning this thing on would be a stupid move, and so I need my stupid friends.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Renair, what do we know about these? No, like what are they?
Oh, good question for Rainier. He
What are
would
they
know.
rich? Like why are they rich?
Oh, the Growlhounds are they let's see. They trade in import export goods.
Does Art Vandelay work for them?
No, I don't think so. Let's see here. Hold on.
Are they like what's that? Well, oh God, the Slytherin family. The Malfoys, the Malfoys, nefarious goods.
They do quite a bit of trading. Yes, that is true. They're extraordinarily wealthy.
Yeah.
Orond Growlhund is the husband in the family, but they're old money. It's really, from what I understand, Yala Growlhund, his wife. It's her family. She's the one from whom they get their wealth. So it's old money. They do dabble in different things, import, export, textiles, that sort of thing. I have heard rumors, just rumors, of course, that they may worship Asmodeus.
Okay.
Oh, that's not. Oh.
Do I know what that is?
Everybody, Asmodeus is
The devil.
yeah, he's one of the
devil.
Lord of Hell.
Huh?
Oh God. Okay. That's unsettling.
Did we ever figure out? Oh, it was a ball worshiper out in the fields.
Yeah.
There's just all these things. It just feels like, Scooby Doo, and it's like all these
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
All connected.
Like it's fun, but like, when do we get to rip off the face and be like, whoa!
It was you.
The whole time.
It was you. Punch him in the face.
You want to rip off Yala Growlhund's face?
No, it was a popular cultural reference outside of the game. It's fine.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
Sometimes I think they're making fun of me.
Oh no! Why would we do that? You're our friend.
That's
Maybe.
So, going to go attack the Growlhunds.
Attack? No.
Rainier, even you should be able to understand that is a terrible idea.
That's fair.
Okay, just checking.
What would happen if we just like knocked on their front door?
Why would we be knocking on their front door?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Renair, what would happen? I mean, you're a noble person, kind of. Like, what would happen if we just randomly knocked on a noble person's door?
If I was thinking like my father, I would tell people to go away, and then I would send other people to follow those people to see where they went.
That is very useful information, Rainier. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yeah.
So let's not knock on the door.
What
Yeah.
if we did an old-fashioned stakeout?
Yeah.
I mean, how big is this manor? I mean, is it like huge?
It's a large villa, 2 stories tall, about 40 feet high, surrounded by a 12-foot stone wall
Yikey crikey.
with like a big yard in the middle. They've got a stable. This is just what you know, just kind of from Renair and just sort of checking it out.
I mean, if it's a large manor, it might be a little difficult to stake out because anyone could come in and leave anywhere.
Well, I mean, I think we could scope out like entrances and exits.
It's not.
They can't have that many entrances and exits, then it wouldn't be very secure.
It's on a city block, so it's
Oh,
not.
okay. So it's not like
It's not like
okay.
It's not like Falconmere.
Okay.
It's on a city block, but like a lot of these old homes, like there's a big wall around it that comes pretty much up to the street,
Yeah.
Okay.
with a few gates here and there to kind of wall the property off.
Okay.
Okay.
So maybe like we want to just like kind of scout out like kind of who comes and goes,
Yeah.
like maybe
Yeah.
just kind of get a general sense of this place.
True. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know,
Mhm.
gotta be a little stealthy though, because these people clearly deal with assassins, so
Yeah.
I'm sure they have some.
Well, I mean,
People
Shabana, it's
watching.
allegedly they deal with assassins, but we all know.
Allegedly.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Also, if I plan for this for tomorrow, I could use some of my talents to create a zone of silence around myself, so I could turn on the doohickey to track the construct without anybody else hearing the bells and whistles go off.
There you go.
Interesting.
Sounds like a plan.
But I can't do it till tomorrow.
So why don't we plan to stake out tonight and you
tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Doohickey magical snap your fingers thing.
Yeah.
Great. I think that's a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Rainier, any insights into the you ever visited the Growlhund Manor?
I've never been invited, no.
Man, that's too bad. They sound like a bunch of buttheads. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I've got a friends.
That's right. Oh, he means us.
That's right. Oh, we're gonna go like watch?
Well, I just think we should sort of get a sense of like comings and goings and like see if we see anything. Maybe Joe Nellis, you could even like get up on one of like a building nearby and get like eyes in the courtyard or something.
You're the one with night vision, so you can.
Yeah, I'll probably once we get there. Once we get there, I'll probably get to whichever is the best vantage point. Either building across the street or the building to the east or west of it.
All right.
Okay. Before we go to scout this out, I would like to. How many people do I get? 3 creatures. Okay. When I cast these, I don't have a 3rd level spell, but I could cast it twice. Well, I want to get my 2 closest pals together in a little hug, and I would like to have a tiny strip of white cloth, and I say, everybody grab a corner.
Okay.
And I would like to cast aid on my friends. That means we each get a boost of 5 hit points for the next 8 hours.
Ooh. I might just go around.
What I'm gonna do is, when we leave, I'm gonna leave back my heavy armor because that shit's loud as fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave that behind because.
That's good. That shit is loud. Heavy armor. That shit's loud as fuck.
Shing,
Nice.
shing, shing, shing.
No, I'll leave the shield and the heavy armor. I won't take that with.
Yes, and then when we arrive, I would like to huddle up with everybody and cast. Well, no. Oh, how many people can I do this? Okay, I would like to say, Jonellis, when you figure out where you're going, let me know. Before you go, I would like to offer you a guidance before you go, so that if you're doing some checks, you can get a boost. It'll boost your perception and shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it only lasts for 1 minute, so we ain't got much time on it.
Okay.
All right. So you guys, it's when you kind of put the plan together, it's afternoon. You kind of kick around until dark?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you kick around. It's spring, so it doesn't. It gets dark. I think probably around like 7. And the North Ward again tends to be pretty quiet after about 9 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, let's say I didn't cast aid until like right before we left, so we get a full 8 hours out of it.
That makes
I
sense.
thought it was evening. Sorry.
No, that makes sense.
I got
That's
confused.
cool.
Okay.
So you guys head down to near the Growlhund Villa. It is the largest villa in that area, but there are a couple others that are almost or about the same height nearby. Janellis, are you trying to like climb on top of a neighboring building, you were saying?
Yes.
I'm going to cast guidance on Jonels before he climbs up this building. And what that means is for the next minute, you can roll an extra D4 and add it to an ability check. So
Okay.
like if you're scaling a building, you have to do an athletics check, and you don't do so good, you can roll a D4 and add it.
Okay.
Not bad.
Let me see something.
It's a little something. That's all I can do. I tried to like stock a lot of buff things, like so I could help you guys.
I just rolled to see if it's raining. It is not, but
Okay.
it is foggy.
It is
Nice.
foggy. Okay.
That's good, I think.
So you find a building nearby, and there's a trellis that goes all the way up to the roof.
Huh?
Give me an athletics or acrobatics check to climb. Climb would be athletics.
Athletics. Okay. Okay, let's do this.
Man, this is my first roll of the night. That's crazy.
Woohoo! 15.
All right.
All right.
Roll
You,
that D4, brother.
Oh yeah, I can roll that D4.
You don't need
Yeah.
to.
Oh yeah, I would need to. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's only if I roll low.
you clamber up the side of this building. Now, give me a stealth check to
Oh.
make sure that you don't draw attention to yourself as you do it.
18.
Yeah. All right. So
You are rolling hot.
you wear like a dark cloak, don't you? I assume something like as you're wearing like a dark cloak. or
Yeah.
something.
Uh-huh.
So you just disappear against the side of this building in the night and the fog, and clamber up this trellis like nothing. You make no sound,
Man.
and just slip onto the roof.
And can I just be like this? I'm like,
Yeah, you all see it happen, and you
He's
have
just
to,
gone.
Where'd he
We don't know what happened to him.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
So from this vantage point, Janellis, you can look down into the Gralhund Villa, and you can see. So you're north and east of it a little bit. So
Okay.
you're really looking down onto this huge yard with several tall trees, and the villa is on the back end of this, and it takes up about half of the walled off space. And then on another end of the yard is this stable that's about 20 feet high as well.
Okay.
So there are several lights on, just gas lamps or torches. And give me a perception check as you're kind of watching this.
Okay. $19.
holy cow, you are rolling insane.
Okay, so as you're kind of watching, just kind of scanning, you see the light from some of these rooms cast down onto the lawn itself. You know, it's kind of casts and spills out into this like warm yellow glow here and there. And every once in a while, you see a shadow pass across that light.
Okay.
Not a shadow cast from inside the building,
Mm-hmm. A
but
shadow.
a shadow with no discernible source,
Okay. Mm.
as if moving on its own.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And so, kind of looking there, it looks to you like there are 2 or 3 shadows, like the creature patrolling the yard.
Okay. Patrolling. Okay.
And
Okay.
you are familiar with shadows.
Mhm.
It's a relative. They're not extraordinarily strong. They're relatively weak undead
Okay.
that resemble dark exaggerations of humanoid shadows.
Okay.
They're weak to sunlight,
Oh my god.
and they are patrolling the outer area of the Gralhund.
That's similar to the thing that I fought.
No, but I get yeah.
Okay.
So, as you're watching, and where are all you guys when you're there?
I think that I would probably rely on Shavana or Yagar as the militants of the group, but like where you kind of want to position us, like
Yeah, we'd probably be like on top of buildings, you know.
Or like
You
if
know,
there's a doorway or like an alleyway, maybe I'd be posted
Yeah.
there. Or keep watch on the alleyway.
So, Shivana, you can kind of use your military background to position everybody in the best spots
Yeah.
to get the most coverage without
Yes.
being seen.
That's exactly what I meant.
And by the way, to answer Shivana to your question about is this similar to the thing you fought, it is similar, but the thing you fought wasn't actually undead, and it was more powerful.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
So these creatures are more like almost sentient shadows, you know.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So are you guys? So there's 4 of you. Are you guys all distributed individually? Are you in pairs? What are you doing?
Well, if we're placed strategically, we should probably be distributed, like amongst like the corners of the manor to make sure we cover like the whole manor as a whole.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys, Shivana will say that you kind of you scout around, like discreetly kind of scout around the villa
I like this.
to get a sense of it all.
Yeah.
And Yagra tags along with you to kind of put your heads together and try and position everybody. So you see, scouting around the villa, there is a main gate on one side. It's a huge double gate that leads into the yard itself. Then around the back, there is a sliding door. The stables butt up against the wall itself.
Mhm.
So there's actually a sliding door in the wall that leads into the stables, so that the horses can come in and out directly from the stables. And the building is built up into the wall itself too. So it's not like there's this wall and the building is in the middle of it. Like there's a building, and it's 40 feet high, this building, and then where the edges of the building end, you have a 12-foot high wall that continues to kind of encompass the yard. So at the back of the building, it kind of zags out about 5 feet, or juts out about 5 feet, and there's a door there as well, a small door. And kind of looking, you just peering through the windows, you don't really get a good look because it's 12 foot high. But you get the sense that this is not an entrance or exit that a noble person would necessarily use. It looks like a back door. So probably servants.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll definitely want to take particular attention to the back door over the front gate.
So, if anyone is going to come or go, it would theoretically be through one of those 3 spots.
Okay.
So you figure out who you want to position where. I'm going to need the washroom real quick. Unless you guys want to take a quick break.
Yeah, let me heat up this food real quick.
Dude.
Who's that?
Yeah, I'm laughing. Brian was like, "Oh, you gotta heat up this food." I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's right. You went to Maggiano's."
Yeah, I'm so excited. This food is so good. I had a salad earlier. I like actually eating the actual food.
Yeah.
Nice.
The salad was good, but you don't go to Maggiano's for
No.
I don't think so.
salad.
I don't think so. No. Definitely not.
I was waiting because I know it was kind of cold when I ordered it kind of early.
Yeah.
So I need to heat this thing up.
I mean, the way with Italian food is it reheats real nice.
Yeah, that's why I should have got a double.
Oh my god, I have so many things that so many spells that tomorrow, when we wake up in game tomorrow, I can use that would be helpful here. But I have none of them stocked right now.
Oh no.
And you always gotta wait till the next day.
You gotta wait till the next day as a cleric.
That's rough.
It's like,
It's
no.
I like guys that hit things with swords. It's
like, I don't know what I'm doing for the day, which we usually don't. I don't know how to plan for it.
Right.
That's alright.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's alright. That's okay.
I'm so tired.
It's weird, like the past like 2 weeks, like when we played, like I've like forgot like what happened last week. It feels like it's so long.
Well, we went through that period where we were playing twice a week.
Right.
Yeah.
That was like really keeping it track.
Right.
I drank 1.5 bottles of wine last time we played, so I don't remember.
Oh man.
Leroy, here's my notes.
But Namir, I can't. The top part.
Nice.
Yeah, don't bother.
Valletta's nice and clear.
Yeah. Well, plus I couldn't use my writing hand very well, but yes.
That's not bad though. It's
Not
up.
Man.
Perhaps, but I thought it said find tape. You could spell it as find tape.
I really could use some tape. Rainier, what's tape?
I'll have a spell for that. On tape.
No.
Is it anything like glue?
I was just telling him, like, okay, so I have like 3 spells that I would like to use right now, but they're not stocked, so I gotta wait till tomorrow.
You should never play with her. It's so frustrating to you.
Well, because we're also like playing like in Waterdeep, where it's like I don't know what we're gonna wake up to. Like I thought we were gonna go do this, but we woke up to a bomb in the alleyway.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Boom.
All right.
How's that dinner?
It's hot. I can't grab it. Actually, I need to figure out how to get this. Here we go.
Oh man.
'Cause, I don't actually own a microwave yet, which is like I know it's odd, but like it was a decision that I made that was really stupid. So I redid my kitchen last year, and I was like, I don't need a microwave. Yeah, that was a mistake.
That was a huge mistake.
I need a microwave. So I'm
You
heating,
get-
I mean,
I'm heating this pasta up in a toaster oven, and it's in plastic.
Oh, that's a really bad idea.
It's
Yeah.
really bad, yeah. So I need to like watch it and make sure it doesn't melt the plastic.
Yeah.
And
Why
it
don't,
kind of melted the plastic.
what?
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
god, Ryan.
That's what happens when you're really, really cheap.
Just like your house is gonna go up in flames, and we're not gonna be able to do anything to help you.
I'm watching it. Don't worry. Like I'm just a really cheap person. I'm really frugal.
I don't know, man. That sounds like a minus intelligence roll.
Yeah, seriously. Like,
I mean, I do have -1 intelligence. That's.
why was really just put it in something? Or
Right.
even like tinfoil.
I mean, yeah, but you don't have an extra plate. That's like an extra dish you have to wash.
Oh my God, Brian.
It's like a whole thing.
I just realized
This is why he's single.
in the frame
You're
room,
not wrong.
is that the one lamp you own? Is that the
No, he's got
legendary
two.
one lamp?
He's got two
Oh,
lamps,
it's two
John.
I
lamps.
have 2. I have
He's got
one
2.
just like this downstairs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's literally I have 2 lamps and they're just like this one lamp. Oh, actually no, I have one right now. This one's right here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That
It's
one
framed.
doesn't work.
Oh.
I think maybe. Let's see.
Just for
Might not
ambiance.
We're getting rid of lamps. Can we please?
Oh, it worked.
It
No, it doesn't. It
It kinda
flickered.
works. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I don't use it, but
We're
it's
gonna
it's
go
there.
garage sailing this summer and just.
Yeah, I was gonna buy like lights for my ceiling, and then I saw how much it costs. I was like, I like living in darkness, so I think I'm okay with not having lamps or light. Period. I'll just live with my 2 lamps in my place.
Ah, that's awesome.
You know that you could have purchased like a Kia and all the lamps you want, but instead you choose no lamps in a Porsche.
Yeah.
That is 100%
Priorities.
Yeah.
Priorities.
I could have got a super cheap car with all the lights I want.
And you could leave them on day and night and still pay your electric bill.
Or have a Porsche.
But then again, I mean, Porsche lights.
I mean,
I already have a Porsche.
this is priorities, man.
Want
I
versus
get it, man.
need.
I mean, I already turned the lights off at work now, so it's great. I close the blinds at the office. It's complete darkness. It's great. It's awesome.
That's good. That's
You like can't make this up. This is fantastic.
uh-huh.
So much money in the arsonist built this building. They
Yeah.
built this building
Yeah.
to have all these windows, just
Yeah.
windows.
Windows, right?
It's windows.
It's
We,
windows.
Yeah.
we closed the blinds.
And people just work in darkness.
That's so much light. There's too many windows. We need to work in darkness. It's
True.
yeah, it's great.
And his whole space like looks out onto a pond.
Uh-huh.
Like the IT space is like probably the best place for light in the entire building. It's we close the blinds.
That's true.
It's all we all just like we collectively made a decision like no, we all hate light.
Yeah.
Let's just close the windows,
Yeah.
turn on the lights.
Yeah.
Let's work in darkness. It's great.
You go down there and it's like, oh man.
It's great. I know even Marco Watson was like, you know you guys turn the lights, right? And we're just like we're saving our state money by not using electricity.
There you go.
We're fine.
Oh my god.
And then everybody's got whatever app they're running to develop on in dark mode.
Yeah.
So with everything, it's just pitch black.
It's just yeah. It's just
Dark
pitch
mode
black.
is like my favorite. Like, oh man, it's great.
D&D Beyond needs to get with the program and put together a dark mode.
I know. I
Yeah.
keep looking. I'm just like, oh, no dark mode yet. No.
Okay, so so Shavana, Yagra asks you, so what do you think? Like, how do you want to do this?
Well, we should probably stake out. We'll split into different teams. Someone watch the north side, south side, east side, west side.
Right.
And then maybe we can have some sort of like secret signal to signal if we see something.
Okay. Like a bird noise?
Would we be able to see each other from each? Well, obviously from north, south, east, west, no. But like,
It's dark and foggy. You're not going to
Oh.
have very good visibility.
yeah, let's do like a bird noise, like a kenku.
And what are we supposed to do when we hear a bird noise?
The whole perimeter, each side is about 90 to 100 feet. So that's a good distance.
What if we just like scout for a few hours and then I gotta go home and sleep so that I can restock in the morning? If I don't get some sleep, I can't restock.
All
Although
right.
I'll sleep tomorrow during the day because we won't come back tonight.
But if we don't, I mean, we might find something today.
You
So
won't?
we might find
Find something.
Oh,
something. Who knows? We might have to go in.
okay, yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well,
So whenever you hear the noise, we'll go around and meet up in that location.
I'll meet up at the noise. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So, Jonellis, you have a pretty good line of sight on the main gate as well.
Uh huh.
So, we'll say, like, who's got what door? Who's got eyes on what door?
Shavana, you want to place people, or what do you think?
Yeah. So Jonella's, you probably want to be in the most the place where
Well, Janelle's is
See-
still on the building.
Janelle's still up top. He's eyes in the sky.
Yeah.
oh, so he's fine. So
You got
I guess
Renee and you two.
we'll have Renee watch the front gate.
All right, I will watch the front gate. I can see it.
Me and Bertha will be on the. I'm assuming I don't know if like it's either side. So Renee's watch the front gate, and then me and Bertha will be on either side, and then
Okay.
Yaga will watch the back.
Okay.
Got it.
So Yagra's got eyes on the
Like
The back
staff
door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you and Bertha have eyes on the stable.
We're on opposite sides.
Okay.
So only one of us has eyes on the
Shivana,
stable.
you have eyes on the stable.
Okay.
Cool.
So maybe I'll like kind of just like also kind of like be a runner because there isn't a door on the other
Right.
side. Maybe I'll just be like a runner.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can communicate.
Yeah. Okay. Done.
So, Jonellis, you've got a clear line of sight on Renair. And as soon as everybody leaves, Renair, like as soon as you guys split up, like Renair's posture changes a little bit. and
Okay.
he gets a little like he looks more like he knows what he's doing. Like
Okay.
as soon as everybody moved, like and at one point, a couple comes walking down the street, and he's standing across the street, kind of pretending to just mind his own business. At one point, a couple comes down the street, and he flawlessly impersonates just a drunken sot. You can see him kind of stumbling around. He kind of bumps over a barrel and apologizes to these people. And as soon as they walk away, he regains his composure and is just kind of like scoping things out. So this is just a thing you observe from your vantage.
Okay.
You don't see anyone coming in or out from your vantage point. Yagra, she's got eyes on the back door, I believe. And as you're kind of going back and forth, Yagra whispers to you, like, "Hey, Bertha, check it out." And she tells you, "Just don't move." And you guys are kind of in an alley across, not really an alley because it's a nice neighborhood, but between homes. And a pair of dark-clad, like, hooded figures let themselves in the back door. Yeah, right?
Have you seen more than that?
No, that's the first I've seen, but, when I saw them coming up the street, I figured.
A little strange.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's keep eyes on it. I'll go let Shavana know. Yeah. Hey, Shavana. We just saw, Yagra and I just saw a couple of darkly cloaked figures go in the back entrance. Just let themselves in. They didn't seem like they
no guards or anything. They just let themselves in.
Just let themselves in, and I mean, it didn't really seem like they'd be working here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Servants.
Well, we definitely need to keep eyes on that back door then.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see. Do you know how many people it was?
2.
2? Okay.
Yagra's gonna keep an eye out, see if there's any more.
Okay. Things pass uneventfully for the rest of the evening.
Okay. Well, are we starting to get towards dawn?
Yeah.
All right, then I say we regroup and head back to Troll Skull.
Yeah.
All right. You guys make it back to Troll Skull. Just kind of racking out until the following evening.
Well,
Taking a
first,
long rest?
just doing a little debrief. Anybody else got anything to report? Rainier, anything that you saw to report?
There was no activity, nothing happening. No. It was the most boring night I ever spent. It was worse than my night with Trudy.
Oh man.
Sick burn.
Yeah. It's alright.
I'll miss her.
Yeah. Well, other than those 2 hooded figures, I don't know. So.
Well, do we know if they have the nimble right in there?
We don't.
Well, how can we find that out?
We have to wait till tomorrow night.
Well, let's do that then.
That's the plan.
I like this plan.
Of course you do, Rainier.
Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna sleep. Anybody else?
Do you think you'll need me tomorrow? I don't want to spend another night staring at a gate.
I mean, no then. No.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Maybe I could stay back here at Troll Skull in case anything happens, just to make sure everybody's okay.
I mean,
If he wants to.
we
You
got
might wanna.
If you won't, I can come. I don't want you to be alone. Just
We won't be
Yeah,
alone.
if you wanna stay back here, it's all fine. Yeah, it's all good.
yeah, Rainier. Let the big kids do the work.
Thanks.
Oh,
Oh.
I think I'll go.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
And he leaves.
Wah, wah, wah.
So you guys crashing out next evening? What are we doing?
I think plan is we go back tomorrow.
Yep.
I'll check and see. I don't know. What are we gonna do if the nimble right is there? Like, what is our plan? I guess we need to know for sure if it's there or not.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, clearly there's something suspicious going on there.
Yep.
There's something going on there, and I hope it's
So,
connected to something we're
We
already.
should probably try to sneak in.
If there's another thread here, I'm gonna be real upset about that because
Yeah.
we've already got too much happening. So,
Yeah, we should try to sneak in.
okay. I will stock all my sneaky spells. Excellent. Done. Okay. All right. So tomorrow night we do this. If the thing is I think if the thing is not in there, we should not just sneak in. I mean, there's clearly something bad happening.
Yeah, clear something bad happened, but
We can put that on the back burner until we find. I think the priority is finding Wilt.
yes.
Mhm.
I mean, your thingamajig did start to
It
ring
did.
and stuff when it was close to it,
It might be there. Absolutely.
so it might be there.
I agree. But I think we gotta find Wilt. I think once that's done, we need to find the Stone of Golem
Yeah.
and get the inn back open
Mm-hmm.
and
Figure out this murder. Well, once we find Wilt, we'll be able to
I think
solve
once
this
we
murder.
find Wilt, it will resolve the murder.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Great. Racking out.
Okay. So next evening rolls around. You guys wake up in the morning. You do your prayers. Well, actually, wake up in the evening. Do
Right.
your prayers. Sleep
Right.
through the day.
Right.
Alexander has set out a little meal for y'all.
Nice.
Yagra comes back. She went to the portal, worked a bit of a shift, took the evening off, and she's back ready to go.
Good.
Renair is also ready to just watch God here. Keep the fort secure. All right.
Mm.
Good luck, everybody.
Good.
So, do you wait again until like later in the evening?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So it's dark, 9-10 o'clock, as you head back over to the Gralhund Villa.
Okay, I am gonna need some time to set up my spells. I'm sorry.
So do you want to stop there so that you can set up your spells for the next gaming session?
It's up to you. I
No, it's
don't
not.
know where
I'm
I
asking
don't
you.
know where you're planning to go till. So
Why don't we just keep going for until you need a spell, and then we can stop there. Okay. So you guys head back to the Gralhund Villa.
I'm sorry. I don't have a better way of doing this. I'm very sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. So what's the approach here? What are we doing?
Well, I would like to use my spell Silence on myself.
Like our Shavana, Jonellis, are you guys like, what's your game plan? Do you plan on like scaling the wall? Do you plan on like trying to break into the through the gate? Like, what are you thinking here?
I'm thinking scale the wall and probably sneak in either in the side or possibly that back door where we saw the hooded figures come from.
Yeah, maybe we can find some hoods. Maybe we can blend in. I mean, I don't know if like what maybe these hooded figures are one dragonborn, one wood elf, and we can take their identities, and it'll be great.
Well, if you scale the wall, it's gonna drop you down into the yard.
Yeah.
Where you saw those shadow figures, Jonellis.
True.
Yep.
Okay, why don't we start with this? So we're walking up. It's dead of night. I would like to cast Silence, which gives a 20-foot radius centered on myself. Any creature or object in the sphere is immune to thunder. Oh. What? No sound can be created within or pass through this 20-foot radius sphere. So I figured the three of us could be in that, and I could pull out the device.
Okay.
But we're not invisible, so we could be seen.
All right. So there are some darker parts of the wall. You know, it's not just lit all the way around this like 100 foot, 100 foot, 100 foot
Yeah.
wall. So there's some darker parts of the wall that like kind of like that are up against the yard, like parts of the yard. So you can find a dark part of the wall to do this if you want.
Yes, I would like to find the deepest, darkest part of the wall.
Okay, and Yagra is there with you. So there's a part of the wall where it kind of ducks in about 8 feet
Perfect.
and dog legs and then continues. So you all kind of huddle in that corner.
Yes, and I would like to pull out my detector.
All right.
And,
So you cast.
and
your
I would
silence.
like to pull the handle of the detector.
It starts pinging very loudly, and the
Does it give me a direction, or it's just like it's nearby?
It's nearby. So this is definitely the most active you have seen it, and
I think it's here, y'all.
Mm.
I think they have wilt.
Okay.
The question is,
And
why do they have
Who's
wills?
Shyvana's point? Even if they don't, they're doing something bad.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we don't know that. Just because they're dark hooded figures doesn't necessarily mean they're bad.
Okay.
okay.
Well, I still got this silence for another 10 minutes if y'all want to use it to quietly get someplace.
We should probably approach the house,
Uh-huh.
I mean,
avoiding the. Are we already inside the walls yet? Or are we still
no,
outside the walls?
you're on the outside of the wall.
What if
Oh,
we just find the back door? What if we put on our cloaks and just went in the back door?
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
I mean,
Everyone's got a cloak, right?
we'll still be visible, but
We wouldn't have to break in.
we won't make sound, I guess.
Right.
I mean, the back door's not lit. There's light coming from some of the windows, but the area is still not.
I mean, otherwise we're gonna have to go up and over, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which
Yep.
we could do that too. What's y'all think?
Whatever the darkest point of the manor is.
That's
You
where
want to go
we'll.
up and over?
Yep. That's where we'll go up and over on. It's the darkest part of the.
Okay,
wall.
and I just would like to be clear that Joan Ellis, we have no idea what is on the other side of this wall. Only you do. I just would like you to be
We
aware.
don't know if there's shades or anything. We're just
Nobody
gonna say
knows
fuck
about
it.
that.
Unless you've debriefed, like unless you've debriefed with everybody.
Yeah, I didn't see anything
Yes.
besides the two dark hooded figures. I could see in the dark. I didn't see anything.
All right. I mean, you're a weird cat.
I like this.
All right. So you guys head to the back door.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're going in the back door? Okay.
So you managed to move unbelievably stealthily. You know, you're all wearing dark cloaks, and you're making zero sound. Again, it's another foggy evening, so you're just a shadow in the night as you come up to the back door. And are you just attempting to open the back door? What are we doing?
Hold on a second.
It's not like locked or anything, right?
Well, you can test it to see.
Yeah. Bertha, you have anything?
Not if you want me to keep up the silence. I can only
Yeah,
keep...
I'll check to see if it's locked.
Okay. It is not locked, but barred from the inside.
Okay. While we're here huddled together, I would like to. It's also never mind. I can't do that.
Hey,
Okay,
Shyvana?
I'm holding up the side.
Oh, yeah?
Shyvana, can you give me? Oh no. Never mind. Never mind.
That was fantastic.
That's scary.
I will say that the downside to the silence spell is we also can't hear anything outside of the silence spell.
Oh wow, that's a pretty big downside.
Yeah. Y'all want me to drop this?
I mean, I think it's fine. We could probably just burst in the. Can we just like strength open this door
And cause a commotion?
It won't make noise. You know, maybe.
You have experience with barred doors.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would require probably like a significant athletics check to smash through that door.
Well, I am fairly athletic.
Okay.
Can I just tell you something that actually might negate everything we just did? I didn't realize that in the silent sphere, sounds can't be created within it either, so we wouldn't have been able to hear the thing go off. Although visually, would we have been able to see
Oh yeah,
it?
you can see it's spinning.
Okay,
like crazy.
okay, cool.
It was spinning. So we'll just say that.
Okay,
It was
sorry. I just read this more
Feel
carefully.
like-
I was like,
yeah.
oh, okay,
No.
got it. Okay,
So
sorry.
no sound whatsoever. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the case. I guess I can try to brute
You can
force
try.
this thing.
Force the door.
Worst thing is nothing happens. So.
Okay. Give it a shot.
Athletics, let's go.
Yager's like, hold up, you fucker. Let me help. Yeah, and then she realizes that no words are coming out.
Oh, there you go.
And I hear nothing, and I do it anyway.
She looks at you, and she's just saying shit now. So she motions to assist you. So she goes,
Okay.
and
Alright.
is like counting down 1, 2, 3.
So can I roll with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an athletics check.
Really?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Really? Okay. I got a 10, even with advantage.
She snaps her fingers in front of you and points to her face,
Yeah.
and just laughing at you. Laughing at you. And then she reaches over and she squeezes one of your biceps.
Nope.
So nobody can communicate.
Nobody can talk. I guess I'm gonna drop the silent spell,
Yeah,
Alright.
you can drop it right now. Yeah.
and I will tag. Would it be considered an attack roll what they're doing to the door? Is that an
Yeah.
attack?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tag Yagra and Shavana with a bless, and you can add a D4 to your attack roll.
So I'm just gonna fucking wail on this thing. That's
Yager will take a swing at it. Now with you providing advantage to her.
Okay, I wanna do-
Well, tell me what it is you want to do, because you said you were tagging them both.
I did. No, I'm talking to myself and my D&D Beyond.
Oh. Gotcha. All right, so what does she get?
So she gets to, whenever the target makes an attack roll or a saving throw for the next minute, they get to add a D4.
Add a D4.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So with the D4, Yagra has a 17. That door does not move.
Whoa. Can I?
Well, I'll stab a Yagra. Give her a little shove. Alright,
Can I?
Sure.
I have the wand. I have the wand that detects magic. Can I use that on the door?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Okay.
You don't sense any magic on the door. It's just a door barred from the inside, most likely.
Damn it! A 17 wouldn't do it.
No, it's not. It's not that your detect magic failed. It's that there's not any magic to be found there.
Oh, okay, guys.
It's just a sturdy door.
It's a very sturdy door. Okay.
Well, they definitely know somebody's here by now, I would guess.
Yeah.
Everybody, give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Ooh, that's persuasion.
You still got a D4 if you didn't use your Shavana.
I still got D4? Sweet, let's do it.
17 for me.
What's 13, 6, 19?
I got a 13. Boo.
From one of the second floor windows, you hear the clanging of steel on steel.
Clanging.
And it sounds like you hear a man shout.
Like shout in pain or fear, or just shouting?
Like shouting, like in like fighting, shouting, like.
Would it sound like sparring?
I mean, you can't tell.
Can't tell. Okay.
But it definitely sounds now that you're listening in. It definitely sounds like more than one pair of fighters fights. So there's something going on in this house.
How tall?
Well, maybe. Okay, so maybe instead of trying to burst this door, why don't someone just lift someone over the gate and just open it from the inside?
It's a stone wall. It is climbable.
Yeah.
Itself is climbable.
Oh, can I climb up the wall?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to climb up the wall.
You guys can absolutely climb the wall.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was picturing like a sheer wall, like brick, that wouldn't have like holes.
You can climb the wall.
Okay, I'm climbing the wall. I'm climbing the fucking wall.
All right, give me a.
And I'm not saying anything to anybody. They're all talking, and I just.
Yeah. Well, y'all gonna bash the door, and
I just go over and start climbing the wall.
Further just starts climbing the door. It's like, oh yeah.
Give me an athletics check to climb the wall. I mean.
20.
Yeah.
Not nap.
You scamper right up this wall.
Okay, I would like to sit on the top of the wall. I'm assuming that there's enough width for me to sit. I'm a fairly small lady.
Yeah.
Oh, my behind will sit there, and I would like to peer over the wall. What do I see?
Peering over the wall, you see three shadow figures.
Okay.
Like fly across the grounds.
Yeah.
And under one of the interior doors. So you see the structure itself, and there's several doors facing out of the yard. And they.
Oh, the house?
Yeah.
And they fly into the house?
Yeah. The shadow figures slip underneath the door.
Do I know what these things are?
They're shadows. They're like sentient shadows.
Okay. I'm gonna. Like, do I understand that they're like, sentient shadows that are like guarding, and so like this probably means that they're going in to aid their master?
I mean, you can make that assumption. Like you could make that assessment if you want. There's nothing indicating
that they're guards.
Well, there's nothing indicating that they are or they aren't. I mean, I suppose if you think about it logically, you've seen them there 2 nights in a row.
I don't know. I did not see them last night, and nobody told me about it.
Jonelis didn't say anything about them. So
yes.
Yeah, so this is the first you've seen of them. You don't have any context for this beyond you climb the wall and there are 3 shadows. Like.
All right, I'm just gonna whisper it down, going in, and just drop down to the other side of the wall.
Can you open the door? Open the door.
Yagra goes clambering up.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm gonna climb up too.
I would like to sneak up to the side of the actual house.
Okay.
But kind of be scanning to like make sure there's nothing else in the yard coming at me.
Okay, so the side of the house where you've come in, off to one side of you are the stables, and on the other side there is a door. This door that you saw, there are actually 2 doors. It's the house comes up like this and over this way. So there's a door here, and then another door here.
Okay.
You see? Okay.
I guess.
Why don't I draw it for you?
Okay.
There's a door here and a door here.
Okay.
Okay? And then it continues off in that direction. And then the stables are like over here.
Okay.
So here's the wall you just climbed over.
Oh, sick. Okay. So there's 2 doors into the house there.
That was, yeah.
Okay.
So what is it that you're doing?
I just want to run up to the side of the house and see like what I hear, if I can hear more of what's going on.
Okay, you put your ear to the door and you hear the sound of combat happening inside the house.
I would like to try the door.
All right, what are we looking at there? And Yagra is right there with you. Jonelis, you said you scaled the wall?
Yep.
Shavana, are you climbing the wall or are you staying outside?
Yeah, I saw it. When they all come on the wall, I was like, yeah, I'll come the wall too, I guess.
So you climb the wall as well. You're right with Jonelis. Okay, so that is... I gotta find where we're at here. Okay, this door is unlocked and open. Do you enter?
I sure do.
So it's dark, and it opens into a kitchen.
Okay.
Stocked with cookware, utensils, a large fireplace, embers slowly dying.
Okay.
And it has doors on the left and right. Yagra is in there with you now. She's like, holy shit, we just walked in.
Okay, I guess I would like to go to the door to the right.
Okay, Jonellis, you hit the ground just as Yagra.
I want to go whichever door it feels like the yelling is coming from. Closest.
Okay.
I'm tracking wherever the fighting seems to be happening.
I would say to the right.
Okay.
Jonellis, you hit the ground just as Yagra and Bertha enter the building.
Okay.
About 15 feet, 20 feet away from you.
Okay.
And Shivani, you're right there behind him.
Yeah, I'm right with him. Yep.
So do you two follow?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So Bertha, already in the house with Yagra, you take this door to the right that opens into a laundry room. Scrub buckets, wash basins, chamber pots, the corpse of a middle-aged female human. And yeah, so there is a stabbed middle-aged female human in maid's clothing laying on the floor.
I just want to stop and check her for vitals and see is there anything that can be done, or is she gone?
She is gone.
Okay.
And as you check her for vitals, you notice that she has a ring of keys on her belt.
Okay. I will just say, like, I don't know what happened here. I'm guessing this ran afoul and you weren't innocent. I'm very sorry. Pro can protect you or your chosen deity. I am going to take your keys to try to do some good here, though. I take your keys.
Okay, this gives Shavana and Jonellis enough time to catch up with the two of you. And let's see. So here, at the end of the room, there's a little door. It's a doorway. It's not even a door that opens up like into a stairwell.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a door with a stairwell, and then at the base of the stairwell, I'll have a map for next week, guys.
Does it go up and down, or?
Okay. So you come through this door, right? Here's the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And then around this corner are stairs going up and a door going that way.
Again, I just want to follow the yells.
Okay, the yells would be on the other side of that. You know, you hear it from both spots. Actually, possibly more so up the stairs. So now we've got everybody in this laundry room.
Well, the original yell we heard was upstairs.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So everybody's in the laundry room with this dead maid at the base of the stairs as you hear shouting up above.
Mm-hmm.
And this maid was clearly stabbed.
Clearly.
Okay.
I'm going up the stairs, but trying to be somewhat quiet and cautious about it.
Okay, you're all following her up the stairs?
Can I, I'll stay back for a little bit, and can I check her body for, like, tattoos or anything?
Yeah.
Any markings?
Oh, sick.
You don't find any weird markings or anything. You do a quick, 15-second, once over.
Yeah.
You don't find any strange markings or anything on there.
Okay, alright.
Headed up the stairs, it brings you to, it looks like servants' quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Like a teeny little, not a teeny, but actually there we have several rooms up there, little bedroom areas, and some sleep 2 or 3. The largest of the 3 chambers has 6 beds, and as you enter the largest of these 3 chambers, you hear gasps. And it's pitch dark. Do you have you don't have a light or anything? No. So you hear gasps, and someone calls out in the darkness to you guys.
Do we have to go through all of these bedrooms?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got a little excited there. You don't have to. So you go up there. You go up to the second floor. Tell me what you want to do. There are several doors.
Yeah, again, I just would like to head towards the screams, but first, I just want to head towards the screams.
Okay. doing that, heading towards the screens. Yeah, I really should have prepped a map, guys. I'm sorry. Why don't we do this? I'll prep a map for next week, and we'll pause it here.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Let's do that. Let's do that. So right now, you guys are on the second floor of the Growlhund Villa in the servants' chambers.
Okay.
Cool. Like you do.
Like you do.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much. I know this was
Yep.
kind of slow today. I appreciate you sticking with
Ah,
me.
it was cool.
Okay, man.
It was cool.
All
I
good.
mean, we're doing a little sneaky.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's-
little
and it's-
stealth archer.
Right, and it's in the-
Archer,
Let's see what happens.
you know what it is. Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I don't know.
Right. Like,
All right.
All right, guys.
Bye.
all right,
Bye.
take care.
Take care, guys. Later.